So Zach Bryan is releasing not one, but 2 albums. So let's talk about it. And I want to talk about something specifically with him that me and my fiance were talking about last night. So we were talking about how he's doing the studio album that's going to be produced, and then he's doing an acoustic album where he went and sat in a room and recorded himself and left the mistakes, and kind of more back to what we all started listening to him, 5-6 years ago. That type of recording stuff. And her and I were really excited about it. We're talking about it, and she's like, well, I wonder, what the difference is. I can't wait to compare the 2 of them. And then I was like, hold on a second. We can already do that. Because in his catalog, he has a couple songs, and I'm going to show you guys here in a second, that we can compare an acoustic version to a studio produced version, because he did re-record one. Now I'm going to get into it. So first off, I just want to point out that in his post, he said that the new album's probably going to be too produced, and a lot of people have their feelings about that, and I sit on the line of I love what he's done with his music. He has taken his music to another level. He's taken his artistry, and he's a musician, and he's a writer, and we've really gotten to see him hone those skills and the production quality and the stuff that he can add in production that you don't get on the raw acoustics. So it's been really cool to see him grow, and I've been really happy with what I've seen, but I'm so excited to be able to hear the comparison between the 2, and that he's releasing the acoustic version solely for his fans. I think that's really cool. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the songs. So back in, I think it was 2020, he released this one, Oklahoma City, and I think it's the iPhone recording type style that they were doing in the beginning, and you can just hear the mistakes. You can hear when the backup singers are coming in and out, and a little hesitation because maybe they went a second too long or came in a second too late, and you can really hear that type of stuff. And then there's a spot in the song that I'm going to point out that's the best example of the difference between just his songs that he wrote years ago, and then being able to bring it into production.
Kids talk about you around here like you're some kind of legend. I wonder if they know 1,000 sunrises ago you were eager just like them. But if you ever decide to bring your pain and your pride back to this side of Oklahoma City.
So then with the produced version, he brought that out in 22 on American Heartbreak. He re-recorded the song with more production this time, and I'm gonna play the same part of the song from the 22 version of it so y'all can hear the differences between the 2 songs. And like I said, I'm just really stoked about this.
I wonder if they know 1,000 sunrises ago you were eager just like them. If you ever decide to bring your pain and your pride back to this side of Oklahoma City.
So you can hear the differences between the 2. The second one is definitely more produced. It's cleaner. It's got a little bit of things added into it. Some different instruments are thrown into it. So I think it's cool to be able to see, the type of song that he can do with the raw emotion, and it's not just you're hearing the words that he's saying. When you listen to that song, you can actually hear the bass in his voice through the speakers, and it's just a different feel. And with the second version, it's just that studio production, and it's clean. Everything is still good in it. It's just 2 different styles of songs. So we're really excited to see what these 2 albums are gonna come up with here, what they're gonna be like, what the comparisons are gonna be. So go ahead and drop your guys' ideas in the comments. Let me know what you think.